Hello and welcome to my ultimate Loki guide. Today I'll be taking you through the abilities that Loki has and the best ways to make use of them. Now, Loki is a very good hero. He is good for both DPS and healing. He can do massive amounts of both. In my opinion, Loki isn't used as much as he should be, seeing as how big of an asset he can be in any map. Loki's damage output can match that even of duelists, even while focusing healing. In my opinion, if you already have a strategist and you're getting another, then that other strategist should be Loki. And even just as a single strategist, Loki is more than capable of doing that with his healing output. Now, my tip when playing Loki is focus the healing, because even when you're focusing the healing, you're still going to do massive amount of damage. I've had several games where I can match the damage output of Duelist, even while just completely focusing on healing. Pretty much every single game I've used this character on, it has gone well and it has benefited my team immensely. So, starting off with Loki's abilities, Loki has a wide range of abilities. He has his normal attack, which is his mystical missile here. Now, his left click is a projectile that shoots straight forward. It has a big AoE on impact, meaning that preferably you aren't just going to shoot straight at your target, rather the ground, because then you have a higher chance of hitting people. You can also hit multiple people as it is an AoE. Now, after that, we have his right click, which is Deception. Now, this creates an illusion where he is standing and Loki becomes invisible, and he can move around for an infinite amount of time until he comes out of it, and then he can attack the enemy. Now, this is great for getting away in many situations. It's also good if you just need another illusion to put down. Next up is Loki's Backstab. Now, Loki, when he's behind an enemy, if you press a V, you'll do extra damage with your knife. So you've got a backstab attack. I, however, would not recommend using this that much. Probably better just to use your left click. Devious Exchange. Now, Loki's Devious Exchange, this is his F ability. It switches places with one of his clones. So you go to where the clone is standing and the clone switches with you. Now, this is great, for example, if you need to get back into battle quicker, you can put a clone ahead of you and get out of there. If you are in a dangerous situation, you can swap out. Now, another thing to know about this ability is the fact that you can use it through walls, as shown here. So you don't actually have to be next to or see your clone in order to switch places with them, which allows you to put a clone somewhere and then you can swap out with it to get to a safe location. Doppelganger. Now, this is how he makes his clones. Now, you can put down 2 clones at a time at max, and your clones will shoot where you shoot. So, for example, here, if I press my left click, then they will all left click, and this is very good for both damage and healing. And lastly, for his main abilities, we have his Shift, which is his Regeneration Domain. Now, this creates magical runestones that provide healing over time. Now, this will provide 100 healing every second, and it converts 30% of the damage that you take into healing. Now, this deploys not only on your 2 clones, but also where you are standing, meaning that you can get 3 of these heals down. As well as, one big thing to note, if you have your clones at the center of the map and you've just died and you respawn, if you use your Regeneration Domain, it will still spawn on those clones, even if they are across the map. And lastly, we have Loki's ultimate, God of Mischief. Now, Loki's ultimate is a very versatile ultimate you're going to find in the game, seeing as you can turn into anyone. If you need extra healing, you can turn into a different healer and you can get a healing ultimate, or if you need to do damage, essentially you can turn into whoever you want and then you can use their ultimate. So it is very good for whatever you need. It's perfect for any situation. As for Loki's team up abilities, we have Loki Reborn. Now, this is when Hela lands a final hit to defeating an enemy. She can instantly resurrect Loki and Thor in the respawn phase or grant them bonus health if they are still alive, which means that your main team up that you're going to want is you want Hela on your team. Okay, onto settings. There is only one setting that I would recommend changing for Loki. So if you go into our settings, we go to keyboard, combat, and you're going to scroll down to hero. It is double confirmation for God of Mischief. Now, when this is disabled, as you see here, if you press Q, you'll just instantly transform. Now, this can be a big issue if you are in, or if you're looking at a big group of enemies and you accidentally morph into the wrong enemy or the wrong ally. Now, if you turn this on, then when you shapeshift, you'll get this little confirmation thing pop up, which will show you what hero, and then you can left click to confirm and right click to cancel, which means that this will fix the issue of accidentally shapeshifting into the wrong hero, which I've had the issue of doing a lot. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this guide, please check out my other guides. The playlist will be listed at the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please do make sure to like and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel, and I'll see you next time.